And we're live. Welcome to the Spire of Sorcery limited early access gameplay stream and release stream, I suppose, isn't it?
Yes, I would say release stream. It took us what, a couple of years, a bit over a couple of years to get where we are
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
And even right now, we're doing a limited launch. Limited meaning we do not make it publicly available on Steam for everyone.
Hmm.
It's not promoted. You will not see it featured.
Yeah.
It is for people who understand that the game is pretty much in development
Yeah.
and will remain in development for some months. And if you would like to have fewer bugs and more polished gameplay, then you may want to come back first quarter next year.
Yeah.
There's like nothing will change in terms of pricing or anything else. We're not running any discounts or promotions or anything. It's
Hmm.
just that right now we're looking to have a few hundred players from different countries give us feedback and help us understand, prioritize certain things. And then starting from January next year, we'll have a few thousand people joining in, and then we'll notify everyone on the wish list and so on and so on. So we
Hmm.
keep it limited by trying not to oversell, trying not to get
Yeah.
the idea that game is done, just go and get it. No,
So
we
basically, it's not
even
it's not that we have a limited amount of copies, right? Anyone can buy the game.
it's just that
Basic.
we'd like to limit to people who understand what they're getting into. And
Yeah.
if you launch the game and you don't like it that much, then there's always the refund option.
Yeah.
In terms of languages, so in a couple of minutes I'll just launch the game. I have this big release button. Actually, it's the time. So let me launch the game and then I'll cover the languages now.
Okay. Yeah. It's 7.
um all right, so
Ooh.
there's this button that says release as early access.
So sad that we can't.
uh,
Uh,
well, I can show you the button in Discord if you want. Okay, now I'm hitting release as early access. It
okay.
says using the publish button will immediately make your product available.
Oh
It
my.
reminds me one more time the pricing seems to be all right.
yeah.
It says that the game is set to playable. It's set to
Okay.
being released. And
Mhm.
I have this big button. I don't know what I should choose. I mean, there are two options basically.
Yeah.
One option says on the left, it says publish now. And on the
Mhm.
right, it says cancel. So it's not too late. It's not too late.
Just cancel the whole thing. it's not too late. You're
Oh,
already in Cyprus, right?
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So no one can, go and get. Okay, I'm pushing
yeah.
publish now.
Okay. Drum roll. Drum roll.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. It prevents from accidental launch. It says,
Oh.
if you're ready to launch your app,
yeah.
please type, please type in English, and then it gives me the text of what I have to type in
Oh
English.
wow. Okay.
And it's three words basically, but it's not "I
Yeah.
love you." It's "release my app." So,
that's so sweet.
so, so I am pushing. I mean, just let me share this button with you. So basically, look, all the people who say I accidentally launched my game on Steam, they're doing something wrong. Because first you have to hit release as early access, then you have to hit publish now, then you have to type release my app, then you
Yeah.
have to hit release now. Like, how do you do it on accident?
Then you
Okay,
have to
so I'm
write your mother's maiden name and your no.
okay. I hit the button. I hit the button. It's thinking. It's
it's
doing something.
thinking. Okay. Okay,
Something
another
is.
drum roll. Second drum roll.
I don't know. I mean, I have some accessibility issues sometimes on Steam. The guys
yes.
at Valve know it, and
It'll be
I
funny if
think.
Steam crashes and
Well, I mean, here's something for you. For example, I discovered just today that if you publish the description of a game on Steam in Japanese
yeah.
or Chinese, and Chinese have no space characters,
Oh.
then the short description will become like Spire, and then okay, all publishing tasks have been completed. Your application is now visible on Steam. It'll take up to 10 minutes. up to 10
Oh,
minutes. Oh, for
okay.
visibility, but we don't do visibility, so we don't really care.
So it's
Now,
done.
guys, congratulations and
Woo!
congratulations to us. So, how do I share the link? Let me first of all let me share the link in on the Discord server. It says that there's 500 people online right now. Didn't make any mistakes. Didn't.
Okay.
So we're doing it.
We have
Publish
a
now.
guest, Andrei. Yeah.
Does he see it? Like, did it come through?
No, he came in. He came in to show his support with his
Okay.
thumbs up.
Okay. So I did launch that thing, and now I have
Yeah.
to copy the link to the chat, and then we can start playing and doing everything and so on. Uh, all right. So this is the
Oh yeah.
link, guys.
Guys, please let us know if the game is available for you to purchase. Then we'll know that the release happened.
Monica just sent me a message saying that she sees that the game is available for purchase. So,
Yes, and
you know.
our moms, please buy the game so that it seems that people are buying it.
Well, basically, what I
Yeah.
can say is that we definitely don't want anyone to be misguided or to think that the game is something other than it is. So let's just, launch it
Yeah.
and maybe see it.
Okay, so the game is released, and if you're still thinking about it, not sure how the game looks like and how it's played, so we're gonna give you a little bit of a taste of what it looks like. Let's see.
Wow.
This is
It's yeah, I mean, there's I think the next thing that's going to happen is we'll have like 500 people going and saying, what the hell, how does it work, where's the
no,
tutorial, where's the
everything's
manual.
gonna be fine. Okay, so the Age of Mages. This is our intro. We used to have a lot of cool mages. They made a lot of cool creatures. And then there was a catastrophe, and then there was the Legion that started killing off a lot of these cool creatures and mages and yada yada. We got an empire that is in charge now, and we have Inquisition that is sort of taking control of mages, and we have sort of mages that are being eliminated bit by bit. And we have a group of mages who are escaping. Um, one of the mages sacrifices himself to open a portal to the wildlands, and his friends sort of live in the wildlands now, and one of them builds the spire, and because of it he gets a curse. And with the spire, the mages are able to call in other disciples to come in and help them out. So there you go. And our mage is seeing a librarian in his dreams, and this is basically our main mission in the game, is to, in the mage's suit, locate the anomaly, where you may find the librarian. Sergey, why do we need the librarian anyways?
We need the. I'm trying to post some emoticons on Steam and it doesn't seem to work. The
Okay.
librarian holds the keys to the knowledge from the Age of Mages. So whatever we
Mm-hmm.
want to do, we
Yeah.
will need that ancient knowledge to
Mm.
progress further. And as we continue to develop the game and add their side quests, the side quests will deal with different things that you want to pursue. Since
Okay.
we don't have them yet, I can not tell you that this is guaranteed,
Yeah.
but this is something that we want to do.
So for now, to win the game, it is possible. All you need to do is locate the anomaly and find the librarian. So let's look at our team. This is our mage, married. That's what you would probably need to do at the very beginning, is to look what you've got. You can generate the mage yourself at the very beginning. I just did it off screen so that to save us a little bit of time. We see that the mage likes alchemy, likes healing, adores fundamental magic, and also loves social magic and adores battle magic. That's awesome. Let's see our disciples. Adrilla, ooh, okay. Dislikes healing, so definitely not a healer. Dislikes geology, but likes practical magic, which is awesome. And also, he has a bit of travel magic already learned, which is cool because he'll be able to travel a bit further without any inconveniences. I mean, sheep. Okay, next it's Ernest. Ooh, he's awful. He hates everything. Oh my god. Okay, at least travel magic is fine. He doesn't hate traveling. So he'll be our main explorer, I suppose, because that's the only thing he can do. Oh, and he doesn't hate monstrology. And he doesn't hate practical magic, which is great because when traveling without food, they will be casting food with magic. So if people hate practical magic, they will always come back with a bad mood. So this one won't. And he likes battle magic. Actually, he's not a he's not a worse guy to get, right? He won't be able to do anything else but travel and maybe hunt, but that's also good. He'll be our
So
main
let's let's
traveler
let's
hunter.
let's let's make an important decision. Do we care about our disciples, or do we want them to, kind of die on the way, and we don't care and we get more?
No, no, no. We want to sort of just play efficiently. Because before that we had a Russian stream and I played with the other Sergey, and we discovered that me and him have two different styles of playing the game, which is great. Like which is a great part of this game is that there is no one way of playing this game. Everyone will play differently. Everyone will have their own strategies, which is
Well, let
awesome.
let's say that I don't like any of those disciples, so I don't really. But I think I don't really care if they
No,
expire on the way to.
the thing is, over time they will level up in certain skills, and a disciple who may dislike at the very beginning, you'll start to like. You'll start to understand that he has some advantages in certain skills, right? Especially in the beginning, you have to explore, you have to collect a lot of things. So every disciple is quite important. You see that this one is he likes travel magic, which is nice, and he's also artificing wise and healing wise. He also likes those skills, nice, and he's also pretty good at alchemy. So at the moment, I don't really have a super favorite, but I suppose Slit will be kind of a favorite. I suppose last stream we got a student which was a bit more likable. He had more like skills, but oh well. And also, what I want to do before starting the game is to check our knowledge, what we have in terms of our explored things. Basically, we're in alchemy right now, so okay. Our mage already knows restorative ration, which is the main ration I'm gonna sort of hover to, and I'm gonna ignore other rations. I know other players, they sort of make sure that the mage is always fed so that he doesn't use his magic energy to feed himself, but I don't really care about that. I don't mind if he uses a bit of magic to feed himself because especially in the beginning, you have plenty of magic for many things. So I will just focus on collecting as much as I can on the restorative ration because it restores magic energy as well as health points, and it's going to be very important when our characters are going to start coming back from their quests or all beaten up and bleeding and all that. So we'll see about that. So that's a very good news.
Let's just send
Then,
someone somewhere.
yeah, just a second. And we see, this is open. We don't have many diseases open, which is not very good, but we'll open them in the as we go. Okay. So, we have copper opened, which is also quite rare because we'll be able to maybe make a dagger or other weapons with copper. But it's playing this game. You can play it using artificing, using magic, and using crafting. So you might not have a physical weapon, but you can defeat your enemies with magic, for example. So let's see. yes, this guy who hates everything, but he's okay with traveling and astrology, he will explore. He will explore, and the anomaly is somewhere close to the distorted land. So I know it's somewhere on the right side, right? But we'll explore a bit on the left as well. So just to see what we have around the spire. So we'll set him a bit on the right side. Yeah, that's this guy, I think. And equipment. We'll give him a. Oh, we only have one bedroll. That's very, very sad. Okay, so bedrolls are important because our characters need sleep, and with a bedroll, they'll get comfortable sleep. So this guy, he's lucky. He'll be the only one who'll get comfortable sleep, I think. Yep. Next, we need to start preparing for the ration. So one of the disciples is gonna go and collect. Let's see who that will be. Okay, Slit. He already has some herbology knowledge, but I think you need a 0, yes, for this one. So I might as well send a driller there to collect some mushrooms and berries and all that. There we go. We give her a backpack so she can collect more, and some boots and some bandages. There we go. And then we have Slit. So he's our current favorite. And at the moment, we can send him to explore as well. I want to see what's around the spire. There we go. And for him, he doesn't need a backpack, I think. Just some bandages will do. Hopefully, we'll be able to make more sleeping bags soon. That's why we're sending disciples to discover the lands around the spire, because in order to craft your sleeping bag, we will need fiber, right? And right now we have no fibers around, so oh, and you can see their efficiency live. You see this guy is sort of struggling, and we're back. So our disciple came back from gathering. It was very close to the spire. She didn't have a adventurous time, so but she did her job. She collected 71 gifts of nature. Good for her. Now, I think her level has risen a little bit, and we also need to make sure to think about our health because at some point our disciples will start getting sick or getting injuries, so we should make sure that we have something to treat them with. And alchemy, let's see, for example, healer salve. What do we need for healer salve? We need smelly, we need greasy, right? And hunter's ointment for poisonous and greasy. So a lot of greasy stuff that we need actually. Yes, and antiseptic, a very common thing, very common alchemical property that you will need for creating healing substances. And greasy again. And right next to the spire, we have burning and intoxicating. And the only antiseptic one is amber, which is rare, and level 4 geology. That's a bit of a that's quite sad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try sending her to explore around the spire and see if we can find more ingredients that are closer to us and at lower levels. We will equip her with some boots and some bandages and assign quest. Right, what is our mage doing? I didn't really assign anything for our mage, actually. So for the mage, he can't get out of the spire, poor guy. All he can do is read books and research, which is great. And research, it takes up most of your magic energy, by the way. So right now we have 510 and we have plus 20. So our magic energy is constantly growing, plus 20 per hour. So what can we research? Let's see. We can start experimenting in alchemy. I want to do so because I want to discover more healing ointments that are higher level, excuse me.
Higher level ointment.
Yes, it's my second stream. My
You're
my
doing
channel.
amazing. In the background, I'm trying to update some store pages.
Yeah. Okay, so I look at the magic. What's gonna happen with the magic energy once I start? Once he starts researching, bam! It's only +2. So at the last stream, when I was playing with the other Sergey, he was very wary about using his magic energy. He always wanted to keep it as at a plus. But I'm a bit more adventurous, so I don't mind if it goes a bit to minus. So because we have like 500 left, so that's enough. We can research a bit more. Let's see, what else do I want to research? I would really like to get into healing, but I can't really experiment there, which is a shame. But I could read a book and maybe discover some diseases there. So, Mage, read the book. And I could also read the book on herbology and read a book on alchemy. All right. And I can adjust the hours on Mage's personal screen as well. So let's put it in it and see. Yeah. So, and I also, can I actually research Amber maybe? Because Amber has a lot of good qualities actually. Let's try researching Amber as well. Our mage is level 4, so he's able to research Amber. And let's put a 6 for now. And look at the magic energy. It's gonna go, damn, -22. It's fine. We have plenty of energy. We can live at a minus for a while. You also spend your magic energy, by the way, for the Call of the Spire spell, which is basically, as you remember in the beginning, that picture where the Spire is sort of calling new disciples in. So that's what we're doing. I'm waiting till we get new disciples. Okay, one of our disciples came back and he found research, gifts of nature, fish, amanita mushroom, awesome. Another thing, ooh, ruins. Ruins are always fun. Ruins are fun because you can find chests in there, and then in chests you can find treasure, mostly books. And books are important because that's probably the only way you find books is in ruins. Right, and let's see. He had uncomfortable sleep, poor dude, because he didn't have a sleeping bag. But unfortunately, that's their life for now. They'll be very uncomfortable because we can't find any fiber anywhere. But I would really love to just to go and see what's in these ruins. So let's see. Yeah, I think his stamina is pretty high and his travel magic is pretty high. I think he can manage. Let's hope he can manage. Let's send him. Let's send him to the ruins and give him some bandages just in case. There we go. So how is our mage doing? Let's see. Amber 2%. Research and researching alchemy. Right. Okay. I need to remember to save once in a while. Oh, another. Ooh, there's a bit of a encounter. So we found research sulfur, which is level 4 geology. It's quite high for our disciples right now, but not for our mage. And we found an earl, right? So our characters have personality traits, and these personality traits will basically have will show up in the way that they react to things that happen in events. So, for example, we met Earls, and because he's curious, he chooses to observe the Earls. So there you go. We have our skill check of stealth. So he's probably hiding somewhere in the bushes, observing. And because his stealth is good enough, Earls didn't see him there. And he gained some knowledge in astrology. Good for him. Let's go on. Oh, there we go. Dwelling of Earls, he discovered in the hills. And that's it. He's the guy with the sleeping bag. He discovered hill forest. So when I see hills, I immediately think about geology. I think about all precious stones and metals. So it's a nice place to visit again, I think, and it's also on our right side where our anomaly is. So I'm gonna send him there again because his efficiency is normal. That's good. His stamina is that's all right, and he's the guy that doesn't like anything except for traveling. So I think just go and travel again. Let's travel a bit further now and see what happens. And let's give him a sleeping bag. Let's give him some bandages. And it'll do. It'll do for now. It's not too far away. He won't meet 8 cats, 8 wild cats, as I did in a game I was playing this morning. Let's see. We have a new knowledge of invisibility powder that is available for us to research in alchemy. It's because we're experimenting again. Our mage is experimenting, and he'll be discovering a new knowledge. And see, we're at minus 22, but still our magic is still at 523, so we're doing fine. What are we researching? I already forgot. We're researching amber. We are at 10%, and it takes a while. Let's do 8 hours. Yeah, let's see. It's a bit like minus 30. Minus 22, minus 30. Basically the same. Okay, but I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm keeping an eye. I don't want to drop it too low because if it's gonna drop to 0, our mage is gonna start losing health. Oh, mage leveled up in healing because he's reading about healing and in literacy. Good. Yeah. Oh, 19% on our amber research. And let's see, we have a character that is coming back with pretty good efficiency from the ruins. And oh, we have opened up healer's mixture. Yes, that's what I was aiming for actually. So healer's mixture will help you accelerate healing of diseases. So the knowledge we have opened right now, which is healer solve, it accelerates healing of diseases +2, and healer's mixture increases the healing for +15, which is way better. So I would really love to research that. And that's what we're gonna do. Put 6 hours, and then I'll have to maybe put a bit less for the amber. It's not as important for us right now. Okay, let's see if our minus 38. Okay, okay, our guy came back from the ruins. We reached the ruins. Yes, he found a chest, and his practical magic was high enough for him to use this lockpicking and disarming. He disarmed the chest, and because he disarmed it in such a unharmful way, the books weren't damaged at all. And we also got a charmed wanderer staff. So a charmed staff is going to have more bonuses than just a regular one, because we have bonuses for detecting magic and control of energy focus as well, together with stamina used during travel and close range physical damage. So you can hit someone with the staff and travel more comfortably as well. And we got some books on astrology, on social magic, and literacy as well. And the Lullabies of Rund by Myra, a minstrel. Awesome. And is that another chest? Yes. He found another chest, and he opened it, and he got more books. So that's why ruins are awesome right now. You can get stuff and books, and yeah, his efficiency is great, but he had uncomfortable sleep and he was lonely. If they're traveling on their own, they'll get lonely, and if you're sending them without a sleeping bag, they will always come back with uncomfortable sleep. But stamina is pretty good, so I think we're able to send him a bit to explore a little bit more. So, but I have a feeling that Flax can be somewhere very close by, so I want to send him close by. I wish I knew where fields were. Maybe we can find flags closer to the Empire. Maybe. Okay, let's try. Let's try there. Send him. Give him his charmed wanderer staff because he earned it. He found it, he earned it. So he can use it now. There we go. And another disciple is coming back. Everyone seems to have a pretty good time except for our Adrilla there. She's her efficiency is quite low. But we'll see what she tells us in the report. Okay, so before that we have Ernest. Ernest is back. And he discovered gifts of nature. Ooh, hidden cache. His practical magic wasn't high enough to pass the skill check. That's why he didn't find anything. Oh well. But he found a cave. A cave is another place to visit. We found stone resource, also good. Malachite. Ooh, a bit level 6. A bit too high, but for us. But in the future, it'll be very useful for us. So cold winds. His travel magic is high enough to protect him from that. More stones. More caves. Wool. Yes. Yes, we can use wool to make our precious and long-waited and wanted travel bed. And again, another Earl, he decides to observe because he's curious. And again, he passes his stealth so he can hide in the bushes and gain astrology by observing Earls. So there you go. That's his little adventure. And he's pretty fine with that. A bit lonely, but like his stamina is fine. So in the beginning, you would think that, oh, I hate this guy. He hates everything. But actually, when it comes to traveling and discovering new places, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. The only sad thing is that he needs to maybe level up in practical magic so that he notices more stashes. And maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe I want to give him a read if we have some books. Yes. Maybe you would like to read a book, my friend. For just a bit. And maybe you like travel magic, so maybe you can read about that as well while you're here for a few hours in the Spire. Just chill in the Spire, and then we'll go back to exploring. I'll send him to explore these caves that we found. Caves are also exciting because... Oh, okay. We have another person. Snakehead, clay. Clay is great because we'll be able to make staffs, actually. It's a building material. And it's level 0 geology, so anyone can use it, and anyone can collect it, which is very, very useful. Prized fish. On last stream, Sergey really wanted to research prized fish, so maybe I'll be able to do it in this stream for Sergey. Okay, so we have flax. Finally, we found flax, and we also have found wool, but I think flax is closer to us. We shall see in the map in a second. We have Gifts of Nature again, Ancient Forest, Burnet, Deadly, Nightshade. Awesome. Right. So, yes, flax, super close to us. Amazing. Wool, a bit further away. Also nice. Wool is level 1, flax is level 0, which is great. So anyone can collect flax for us. So our dear lady, her efficiency is very low. She's exhausted. She was lonely, uncomfortable sleep. The typical jazz, and her stamina is 0. So I'm gonna be merciful. I'll let her rest for a bit, but she needs to read something. She needs to read maybe some anyone should know herbology at least at level 1 because it's very useful. At many points in the game, you'll see that maybe for some mixtures or for some rations, you'll just need some basic stuff of level 1, and you have this useless character in the Spire. So you need to make sure that they know certain things like herbology at least at level 1, I think. So she can read about it. Right. How is our Ernest? He's reading book. He's improving in his practical magic and in his travel magic. Okay, let's keep it like that for a bit. And our mage. I want to check up on the mage. How is research going? Amber and healer's mixture. Let's just make amber maybe 1 hour because I really want to research that fish. Yes, prized fish. Mage research. 6 hours. Yes, let's do it. Let's research prized fish. Okay, let's go. We're at minus 48, but it's okay. We still have a lot. Oh, so her efficiency is now better. She has 90 stamina. That's good enough. And herbology, ooh, almost at level 1. So we'll wait a little bit. There we go. Level 1. That's it. You're ready. You're ready to travel. To travel and collect flax. So as a reminder, we need flax to make bedrolls because without bedrolls, your disciples are gonna come back complaining about how uncomfortable their sleep was. So I don't want any of that complaining anymore.
This is a commercial break. I just checked that we have 87 people playing right now.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. So I'm not alone in my playing. So I have more stuff to equip her with. And there we go. How many was that? 87?
87, yeah.
87.
87
That's
mages are right now casting spells.
wow. Nice. Okay. So this dude, he leveled up in practical magic. So maybe next time he sees a stash, he doesn't fail and actually see what's there. Okay, I think he's ready to do more exploring, and I think we sort of had our eye on those caves, so we would love to explore them. Okay, Ernest, go to and explore the caves. You don't need any backpacks for that. Maybe. Okay, maybe one. Maybe he'll bring a lot of books and some bandages. Okay, Ernest is going. Actually, how's our Call of Spire? Let's ramp it up to 60 or even 70. I know it'll get us into a little bit of trouble, but it's okay. We're hanging out. I really want new disciples to come in because I want the exploration to be a bit faster. There we go. We have ooh, she's promising. So the other save guy at the last stream, since he was writing all the biography for these characters, he was able to tell by their descriptions what are their skills gonna be and what skills are they gonna like and dislike possibly. So I'm not that good at this stuff. So I'll just say that vendor on the market, so maybe practical knowledge is good. Mayor's right hand, follow the call without being conscious of it. Blacksmith, innkeeper. So let's see. And she brought a bedroll. I think that's enough to keep her. And a wondrous coat. And a book. What should a good denizen of Run do if one happens upon the corrupted? I think it's a nice read. Let's get her in. Let's see. So, yes, artificing. Since her mother was a blacksmith, there's a chance either she'll like artificing or dislike. So unfortunately, she dislikes it, but that's okay. She already has a level 1 in herbology, level 2 in theoretical knowledge, herbology, and yeah, I think she's pretty good. And travel magic is not a problem for her as well. So not very good on social interactions, which is totally fine. And she's well read, well literate. Awesome. She'll be great in collecting herbs and hunting monsters and also exploring. So without further ado, that's what I'm gonna do. And how is
Without further ado, this is what I'm gonna do.
yes.
You're getting pathetic by the end of the second stream.
I want to check upon that ration recipe right now, the one that is healing. Alchemy. Right. What do I need? I need 2 raw foods and I need an antiseptic. So I already have 1 raw food. And do we have an antiseptic nearby? Yes, it's amber. And actually, it is Burnett. And they're very close to the spire. So I will start by sending her to Forage Burnett. Yeah. Because as I said, at some point, some characters will come back wounded and we'll have to heal them. So we need to prepare to have that ration, the healing one. Okay, she's equipped. She's ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Our mage is at -76, but we still have quite a bit of magical energy. It's okay. Our disciple came back. Found some resource wood, ancient forest, dwarf everlast. Actually, we need to research that because he may have some good chemical properties. That's it. Okay, and it was quite close by. That's why it's very important to sort of to research areas that are nearby just to see what kind of resources we have there. And dwarf everlast is also antiseptic and intoxicating, which is good. I think we're gonna research that, and he's able to research that as well. But maybe he can, and maybe he will, because we need to level up his herbology a little bit. Because bit by bit, as we research more and more, and we get higher level herbs, our mage may know the herb, but our disciples won't be able to gather them because their level is too low. So we need to make sure that our disciples are learning bit by bit as well, especially when his theory is at 90%. So he is doing research. He may want to read a book on herbology as well. Reading. What else? What else can you do? Healing and artificing. And we didn't get anything to create things with. No, not yet. All right, what else can you do? Geology, doesn't like it. Monstrology is level 0. I think, just in case, you can read a book on astrology as well, so that at least it's at level 1. Just in case we need raw food for our restorative ration. Contact acid, new research available, but we'll leave it for now. Okay, so our disciple came back again. She found another flax resource. Awesome. Where was all that flax in the beginning? Okay. Oh, no, she didn't find the I sent her to collect flax. Yes, I remember now. So we have 67 items of flax. We'll be able to do some crafting now. So he likes crafting. It's lit. And he has quite a high level of it, so I think that's what he's gonna do. And he's doing some research anyway, so let's go to crafting. We need those bedrolls. So we'll have more and more students coming, so I'll just make maybe, let's see, 13 is max. Let's make 10. Yeah. Or maybe 8 or something. Yeah. Okay, assign task. And now in his tasks, you can see he's crafting bedrolls, he's researching dwarf everlast, and he's also reading about herbology and monstrology. And you can set the priority for the tasks. You can make sure that maybe you want high priority to be for reading, monstrology, or maybe it can be low priority. So at the moment I'll set these as low because I want him to research and I want him to craft his items. So Adrilla, she's back. She is exhausted. Yes. So I think her stamina is at 0, so I'll let her rest a little bit. And we're getting a bit more, magic is dropping a bit too much right now. So I'm gonna just, oh, no, research is fine actually. Our call of the Spire was pretty high. Let's set it to 30 maybe. Yeah, that's good. Oh no! I think we got the same error that we got on the last stream where we can't rewind time anymore. What I can do is try to reload the save and maybe that will help. This is the time when she just came back and we didn't assign. No, the crafting is assigned and she is. Okay, she's reading. That's alright. Let's try it again. Nope. No, it's broken. I'll have to restart the game, but yes. So first breaks in the game. Let's try to restart it, and if we won't be able to, then we'll just have to end the stream there.
I'm still trying to see what are the results in terms of different countries for players, but
Yeah.
the backend is a little bit lagging. So I actually forgot what the lag is. Probably not even 15 minutes, but more like 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
So I am giving it another go, but nope, nope. I can see how many people are playing, but I cannot really see where the players came from. Oh, now I see. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can see that a while ago when we launched, we sold 201 copies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the
201.
happy.
Wow,
That's
that's
the that's the current that's the current data that I have. I think it's about 30 minutes off. That's a lot.
that's
We
a
really
lot.
appreciate. Yeah, we appreciate this, and we're that's enough for getting the feedback to work from.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
and our Japanese friends will probably wake up a little bit later, so we'll see about that. But I'm trying to see where the these people come from.
Yeah. So our game
Uh,
is sadly stuck again. So I think the only way to get it unstuck is to start a new one. Um, so I think at this point we'll have to end the stream.
Okay. So we have a couple of people playing from
Yeah.
Southeast Asia, 3 people playing from Latin America, 1 person playing from Middle East. We have about 30 people playing in Asia, which I think is
Oh.
defined as it's like 8 people in Japan and 10 people in China. We
Mm-hmm.
have 10 people from France and 10 people from Germany. So in terms of who's leading, it's the Russian Federation with over 100 players.
Woo!
So that means that if you're in Russia, you can probably very easily find someone to talk to if you are stuck in a quest or in a task or somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then it's the US, then we've got Ukraine. Ukraine is ahead of France and Germany, and then we've got a few people in Korea, someone in Portugal, and Belarus and Argentina, and in Italy, as well as in Iceland. So I think once we also sold 1 copy to Lithuania. That's pretty
Really?
amazing.
I wonder.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
Who is that?
dear person.
Who is that?
Is this your mother or is it like
Yeah.
Monica's mother or yeah.
I
Hard to
wonder if it's
say,
one
hard
of
to
our
say.
friends. We'll have
Yep,
to check
yep,
that
yep,
out.
yep. Anyway, guys, I think this is the end of the stream. Thanks a lot for watching it and staying with us. Um, we will spend the next couple of weeks working on the bugs that are being reported. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of updates and upgrades that we've been meaning to do for a while. That includes some missing tooltips. There's some missing localization content that's going to be rolled in. So in the next week or so, you can expect a couple of hot fixes that will address small issues. Like there's a hot fix already right now within the last 30 minutes that
Hmm.
fixes a little bit the sound. There's also a bug that led some quests to stopping in the middle, and that I think is also fixed and that's being deployed right now. Like
Yeah,
again,
that's
10 or
good because
15
that's
minutes.
exactly what we got on this stream. Awesome. See, the fixing happens like for
Yeah,
us right now. It's happening in real time as our guys are trying to, make it as functional as possible.
the
But
best
to, mhm.
the best thing that you guys can do is just leave us your feedback on the forum. Leaving it on the forum is much better than leaving it, let's say, on Discord, because
Yeah,
forum is much easier to search through. And we will be picking up the issues that we will be fixing shortly, and then we'll be starting some discussions around these things.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
Also,
all right.
a quick note. Maybe I'll go back to the game for a bit and see if I can show how to submit a bug report. We didn't really get any bugs here, but if you do, mm, you just press escape and then you'll see submit bug report. So you press it and you'll open up a folder that contains 3 files, which is a game log, output log, and screenshot. And also, what automatically opens up is a forum screen. Oops, come on. Is a forum screen where you can submit your bug reports. Then you start a new topic and you write down the version of the game that you're playing. You write down like potions don't work, fix it. And then in descriptions, it's great if you would describe as much as you can the actions that you took, what you were doing before that error happened. And here you can drag and drop those 3 files that were opened up in the folder for you. These 3. Just grab them, just drop them, write your title, write your description, and then just click submit. And that's it. And our team sees it right away and will try to fix it as quickly as possible. So there you go. This will be
Also,
part. Yeah.
there is a bunch of screenshots already on the hub, so I can see
Mm.
that people are looking at the game. There is yep, I see some Chinese screenshots and some English language screenshots and some, yep. All right, all good, all cool.
Awesome.
All
So
right, guys.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks for staying with us through the years. If you've been following this for a long time, and we'll be seeing each other for a lot of
Yeah.
weeks to come as we update and fix and patch and develop and discuss certain ideas. What should we do with the diseases? What should we do with the hospital? What should we do with the, like? There's a lot of different ideas, and we're looking right now to
Yeah.
streamline, prioritize. There's a roadmap topic also in the forums that can give
Mm.
you a pretty good idea about what we are going to make. Yeah.
Yes.
So thanks for watching, and catch up later.
Uh, yes. Thanks for watching. Catch up later, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Yes, Sergey?
Yeah. Next Wednesday
Yeah.
for sure.
Next
Absolutely.
Wednesday,
Yep.
another stream and more, more what happened after the release, I guess. So yeah. See you guys. Bye
Yep.
bye.
So yeah. Ciao.